Good morning, Bulldogs. This is Cassie.
And I'm Justice.
And this is KAHS News.
How about we start off the morning by wishing our students good luck at the District UIL Academic Meet this week.
Curious about what's going on this week around the world? Here's John with an update about our world news.
Police in California are investigating why 2 Sacramento police officers shot an unarmed black man 20 times and killed him. New video shows the officers opening fire. 22-year-old Stephon Clark, a father of 2, was in his grandparents' backyard when he was killed on Sunday.
We have breaking news on the deadly serial bombings in Texas. Police say the suspected bomber is dead after blowing himself up inside his vehicle in a showdown with police this morning. The dramatic events ended nearly 3 weeks of terror in the Texas capital.
The confrontation happened during a pursuit on I-35 in Round Rock, that's north of Austin. The blast went off as the SWAT team members were closing in. 1 officer was hurt in the explosion. Another officer fired at the suspect.
The first of 5 bombings happened on March 2nd. Just yesterday, a package exploded at a FedEx facility about an hour from Austin. A 6th unexploded package was found at another FedEx facility. Police warned more bombs could still be found.
Police locked down the campus of Great Mills High School Tuesday morning after shots were fired.
A male student produced a handgun and fired around, wounding a female student and another male student in a hallway of Great Mills High School just before classes begun.
When a guy who ended up becoming a national leader said, "I can grab a woman anywhere and she likes it," and then said, I didn't make a mistake. They asked me would I like to debate this gentleman. And I said no. I said if we were in high school I'd take you guys to the gym and beat the hell out of him.
In an official statement, the President of the United States called a former Vice President weak, both mentally and physically, and said that if he had a fight with Joe Biden, Biden would go down hard. Now, to be fair, the former vice president keeps saying he could beat up the president.
President Trump is now facing legal cases on 3 fronts. We had a couple of big developments yesterday. The Playboy model filed a suit seeking to invalidate a non-disclosure agreement that she signed. And then this former contestant on The Apprentice, a judge ruled that a defamation suit that she's pursuing could continue in court. And that one is notable because there's a potential that the president could at some point become deposed in that.
Here's Eliza with some information about March for Our Lives.
Hi, I'm Deja. I'm the student organizer for March for Our Lives for this school. March for Our Lives is a student-led march, completely, maybe like 95% student-led because we need parents to handle the money. But it's entirely student-led, and it's about feeling safe in school again, and gun violence, and not really for or against guns, but just changing something about feeling safe in school. This is the largest student-led march in Houston ever, and pretty much we're just trying really hard to get our voices heard, and our voices have been heard, and this is just enforcing it 10 times more. On Saturday the 24th in Tranquility Park in Houston. If you're interested, please come out and support. If you want to make a poster, you totally can. That's completely fine. Bring any sort of empowerment that you have and let your voices be heard too.
If you can't make it to the downtown protest, Bulldogs, you can also go out to the Sugar Land Memorial Park at 10 a.m. on March 24th to show your support in the March for Our Lives protest.
Speaking of March, here's a March Madness recap.
If you are a fan of college basketball, it's like Christmas morning.
The first round of the NCAA tournament. Let's go to overtime. It's Matthews and the shot clock is at 10. A 3. Bullseye!
First NCAA tournament victory for Tennessee in 3 years.
Williams, another 3. Foul! Oh, he hits it! A chance at a 4-point trip.
The Buckeyes survive South Dakota State. Texas Tech has it. Oh! No, he didn't. How did he do that? Texas Tech moving on.
To beat Miami, we need your help. We feel confident in playing this game. We're focused.
Here they come. One timeout, they don't take it. Oh! He got it! Oh, he got the buzzer! And the Ramblers are moving on!
5 to shoot, crossover, up, under, and in! 1.1 left, and Houston wins it. Great look to Matthews. Michigan advances.
Sexton, fade away.
Oh, no.
What a shot! Alabama will advance.
Jalen Hudson coming with the nastiness. And the Florida Gators on to the round of 32.
Clark a pull, yes! Wes Clark has been a star. And the Buffalo Bulls defeat the Arizona Wildcats.
What a smashing way for the NCAA tournament to begin.
Here's Sydney with some healthy tips.
Sometimes healthy food tastes like leaves and dirt, especially when compared to junk food. But being healthy has tons of benefits. And my name is Sydney coming forward, and let's see what type of alternative foods you could eat to become healthier. French fries. Instead of deep frying them with a bunch of oil, how about trying to fry them in coconut oil? This is one snack that is so hard to stop eating. Chips. Let's say potato chips. Instead of potato chips, why don't we try vegetable chips or kale chips just to, keep the calories down. Delivering pizza is a lot easier than making your own pizza, but how about you bake your own pizza with your bread, your own sauce. The sauce has a lot of sugar in it sometimes, and that's where the calories come from. And instead of having a greasy pepperoni pizza, how about you try a chicken and spinach pizza? I know it doesn't sound as good, but you'll feel much better after eating it. So ice cream is my favorite thing to eat after dinner. It's really addicting and it's full of sugar. It's just not good for you. So instead of ice cream, how about you try frozen yogurt or sorbet? You still get the same satisfaction, just a little bit healthier. So everybody knows soda is really bad for you, especially with the amount of sugar and also caffeine. So a replacement for that I discovered a while back is if you just take water. Everybody knows water is good for you. Squeeze your own lemons into it and add 2 packets of sugar, and it kind of tastes like a healthier version of lemonade, and you don't feel like you're drinking water and you don't feel like you're drinking a whole bottle of Coke, so you get the same. So one thing my family does as far as pasta, like when it's spaghetti night, we actually make zucchini spaghetti. It's like we actually take the, zucchini, and my dad puts it in like a shredder, so the noodles are actual zucchini and squash, and he puts the sauce in the meat, so you don't have like the actual noodles, you have a vegetabilizer noodle, and it still kind of tastes the same when the sauce is all on it and the meat, and it's just 10 times healthier at the end of the day. So those are just some simple alternatives I named so you can become a healthier person. It feels better just to be lighter on your feet and know that you made it throughout the day eating 10 times healthier than you did yesterday.
Mr. Austin is right around the corner. Be sure to fill out the Google Doc email sent by Ms. Jeffrey on your nominees.
And that concludes our Friday show. Have a great weekend, Bulldogs.